Convertimos el programa Inglés Online TVE en un curso de inglés premium para ti. Un año de clases por menos de €1 al día, con tutor online, en cualquier dispositivo, con certificado Vaughan y ya sabes, dónde y cuando tú quieras. Curso de Inglés Online TVE.com o infórmate en el 911335842. Aquí comienza Inglés Online TVE.
Everybody, hello and welcome to Inglés Online TVE. Eso es, Inglés Online TVE is the program. And today, vamos a repasar. We're going to review. We're going to be following the content. We're going to be following the content from the online course. Now, this program airs on Televisión Española every morning on TVE en La Dos, on Channel 2 at 7:30. So you can watch the show, then you can also follow today's content on YouTube. So every day I will do a review, un repaso, a review of the content seen on the TV program. And today it is episode, capítulo. So dice en inglés episode. We don't say chapter. Chapter is when we're reading books, right? But today we say episode or class. Really, it's a class. Class number 23. So you can go to the YouTube channel, Inglés Online TVE, and you can follow, and you can see the content from the TV as well. So if you can't watch it in the morning, you can connect and watch it on YouTube, and you can also follow us live. So connect. We're live right now. Be sure to click subscribe and follow us live on YouTube as we begin class number 23. Let's go ahead with today's beginner content.
Nivel básico.
All right, yes, here we are, Inglés Online TVE. That's right, and we're beginning with our beginner content. Yes, today we have, are they in front? Are they in the front? Or are they in the back? Are they in the front? Or are they in the back? ¿Están en la parte de adelante o la parte de atrás, no? Are they in the front or in the back? Now, when I get into a taxi, I sit in the back. I almost always sit in the back, but sometimes I sit in the front. Do you ever do that, Tino? Sit in the front in a taxi? In the front. Or in the back. We use the preposition in. Or where are you? I'm in the taxi. I'm in a taxi. I'm in a car. I'm on the metro. On the metro, on a plane, in a taxi, in a car, in a truck. And then, are you in the front or are you in the back? So, are they, están, no, ellos, are they, they, no, they, eso es día. They, no, they, sacando la lengua. Are they in the front or in the back? Are they in the front or in the back? We have a few expressions here as well. We have the expression a backseat driver. A backseat. So this is someone who's sitting in the back, they can't influence the way where the car goes. They can't influence the direction of the car. But if they're sitting in the back, but a backseat driver is someone who really gives a lot of comments. Someone who says a lot. Oh, you should do this. It's someone who criticizes, but really has no authority. a backseat. He's a backseat driver. Look at him. He's just commenting, do this, turn left, turn right, go, do this. Giving instructions, telling people what to do, but they don't have authority, really. A backseat driver. So that's an interesting expression. We also have another expression related to the back, which is to put something on the back burner. So on your stove, you have the burners. You say las placas del horno, no, Tino? Do you say that? Las placas del horno? The burners. You often say al fuego. ¿Está en el fuego? Yeah. Is it on the burner? Right? Is it on? We don't say on the fire. No. We say, is it on the burner? So a typical stovetop maybe has 4 different burners. Now, if something is your priority, it's probably on the front. It's a priority. It's a top priority. But if something's not a top priority and it's just something we can deal with later, we'll look at it. We'll deal with that later. We'll put it on the back burner. So if you're boiling, let's say at home you're boiling potatoes, but you need to do you're also doing some chicken as well. And the chicken you're going to add some spices. You're going to add some sauce. You're going to be stirring it. You're going to add some vegetables. You're adding some things. It requires more work, more manipulation. So you need to be more attentive to the chicken. But the potatoes, they're just boiling in the water, right? So the potatoes, you can put those on the back burner. Right? You'll just put them on the back of the stove. You'll put them on the back burner. You'll deal with it later. Right? So to put something on the back burner means to give something a bit less emphasis, a bit less importance, or in terms of time, saying, right now, it's not our priority. Right now, it's on the back burner. We'll deal with it later. Okay? But getting back to our expression or our sentence today, are they in the front or in the back? Are they in the front or in the back? Are they, sacando la lengua, are they in the front? In the front. We don't say on the front. We say in the front or in the back. So if you're on the bus, you're in the front. In the front of the bus. Are they in the front or in the back? They're in the car. Are they in the front or in the back? When I get on an airplane, I like to sit in the front. So that way when we get off, I can get off quicker. Especially if I have a connection. If I'm sitting in the back, then I have to wait a long time to exit the airplane. But if I'm sitting in the front, I can get off much quicker. Especially if I have a tight connection. Una escala, a stopover. Right? A stopover or a connection if it's tight. I need to be able to move through the airport. Are they in the front or are they in the back? You know, hey, and you have people at a concert. Come to the front. Sometimes a band. Please come to the front. I want all my fans standing in the front. There's still a lot of people in the back, but come to the front. Stand in the front. Get up close to the stage, right? Okay, so our sentence today, the beginner sentence, are they in the front or are they in the back? All right, let's go ahead and look at today's intermediate content.
Nivel intermedio.
Nivel intermedio. Yes, it's time for intermediate. Intermediate, everybody. And we have Gerardo. Excuse me, Gerardo. Cortez. He writes in, he says, hello. Well, hello, Gerardo. What about the rest of the people? Nobody's writing in today. There aren't very many comments. So leave your comments. Write in. Say hello. Who's listening? Who's with us? If you have questions, feel free to ask them. We have Francisco. He says, I can see Dave's guitar behind you. It's true. But not back to you. Sometimes Zach plays it as well, doesn't he? That's good. Nice reference to the course. Zach plays the guitar. Yeah. So that's true. It's behind me. The guitar is behind me. The camera is in front of me, but the guitar is behind me, and you can see the guitar behind me as Antonio writes in. Antonio. He says, good evening. Well, good evening. Same to you, Antonio. Good evening. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for saying hello. Lots of people watching. Let's get a little more life in our chat here today. As we look at the intermediate content, we have, do you know anyone who's interested in, anyone who is, and we link it together, whose. ¿Conoces a alguien que es interesado, ¿no?, en solicitar ese trabajo? Do you know anyone who's interested in applying for this job? Interested in. Interested in. We link them together, right? I want you to say it that way. Interested in. We never say interested on. Never. Interested of. Interested in. I'm interested in baseball. I'm more interested in baseball than I am in football. It's true. I'm more interested in ice hockey than I am in baseball. I'm interested in football, but I'm not as interested in football as I am in ice hockey. So the sentence today, do you know anyone who's interested in applying? So interested in, followed by a noun, or the gerund noun, right, the ing form. I'm interested in football. I'm interested in playing football. I'm interested in watching football. But I'm more interested in baseball. I'm interested in watching baseball. I'm interested in reading about baseball. I'm interested in playing baseball. ing. Right? Okay. Do you know anyone who's interested in applying for this job? Right? To apply, en inglés es nuestra manera de decir solicitar un trabajo. We say to apply for a job. Like aplicar, or mandar una aplicación, ¿no? You could say. Tino, could you say that, right? Mandar una aplicación por un trabajo. To send an application. Solicitud. Mejor, ¿no? Una solicitud. Yeah, we say that. But so I guess it's a false friend when we say an application and the verb to apply. Do you know anyone who's, right? Do you know anyone who's interested? Do you know anyone whose name is Harry? Do you know anyone whose name is Harry? Yeah. My brother. Well, my brother's name is Harris. It's true. But hey, let's take a look at a few questions with do you know anyone? And maybe Tino can answer. Do you want to answer some questions, Tino? All right. Tino, do you know anyone who lives in Rome?
No.
No, Tino doesn't know anyone who lives in Rome. So do you know anyone whose house is in Rome?
Oh, no!
No, okay. Do you know anyone who is a multimillionaire?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Do you know anyone who smokes more than 2 packs per day?
No.
No, he doesn't.
Wrong answer.
Okay. Do you know anyone who works at night?
Yeah.
He knows someone who works at night. Okay. Anyone or anybody? Do you know anybody? Do you know anyone who works at night? Okay. Do you know anyone who drinks whiskey every day?
No.
Okay. Do you know anyone who owns a bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do? Okay. Do you know anyone who works in a fashion shop?
No way, Jose.
Okay. He doesn't know anyone who works in a fashion. Do you know anyone who flies to Germany often?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting. Do you know anyone who belongs to a political party?
Yeah.
Do you know anyone who eats paella every day?
No.
Every day. Do you know anyone who won the Christmas lottery last year?
No agarro la onda.
You didn't understand that? Or okay, do you know anyone who won the Christmas lottery last year?
No.
Okay. Do you know anyone who fought in the Second World War?
No.
No, he doesn't know anyone. Okay, I don't know anyone who alive. My grandfather fought in the Second World War, but I don't know anyone who's alive right now who fought in the Second World War. Do you know anyone who leaves home at 4 a.m.? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Do you, really? Who gets up and leaves the house at 4 a.m.? Okay.
Okie dokie, Smokey.
All right. Do you know anyone who wins a lot of money playing poker?
No way, Jose.
Que gana mucho dinero jugando al póker.
No.
Okay, all right. Doesn't know anyone. Do you know anyone whose son was a famous poet?
No.
Cuyo hijo fue whose. That's another way of saying whose. Right? Another way of saying our way of saying cuyo, cuya, cuyos, right? Whose. Sorry, cuyo, cuya. Yeah, whose. Do you know anyone whose son is a famous poet? No, he says no. I don't know anyone whose son. Cuyo hijo, whose son is a famous poet. Do you know anyone whose last name is Fitzgerald?
Sí.
Yeah, Fitz. Our good friend Fitz, right? Of course. Yeah, do you know anyone whose last name is Fitzgerald? Of course, it's our good friend Fitz, right?
Yeah.
There he is. That wasn't Fitz, but do we have any is Fitz there with us today? Do we have a sound? We don't have a Fitz sound. That's okay. Do you know anyone whose family moved to Spain from Thailand? From Thailand? No.
Wrong answer.
Well, okay. He doesn't know anyone who moved to Spain from Thailand. Okay. Okay. So this is very similar. It's not exactly the structure that we see here. Really what we see in our lesson today is, do you know anyone whose, which is who is. In this case, who is interested. So remember, who is contracts to whose, W-H-O apostrophe S, which is different from whose, as in the possessive. Whose book is this? Whose book is this? Or whose, as in cuyo, cuya, that we talked about earlier. W-H-O-S-E. Different word, right? W-H-O apostrophe S is who is. Do you know anyone who is applying for a job? Do you know anyone who is applying for this job? Do you know anyone who's looking for the job? Who's applying for the job? Do you know anyone whose work schedule is busier than mine? Do you know anyone whose radio program is on in the morning? Do you know anyone whose computer is better than this? Okay. ¿Conoces a alguien que es interesado en solicitar ese trabajo, no? Que está interesado, no? Who's interested in this job, in applying for this job? Okay, let's see what people are saying. We have Antonio. Antonio says, good evening. And Naleli Durarte. She says, I'm watching you. She's watching me. Okay, all right. Raul says hello from Cuba. Hey, cool. Raul, how are you, Raul? Acosta. Maria Pilar says, good evening, Kyle. It had been hard for you Good evening, Kyle. I had been hard. It was hard for me. Better, Maria Pilar. It was hard for me to understand your previous guest. The conversation with your guest, claro. I had on my previous show a guest who is a native English speaker, and he was speaking a bit fast. I apologize. The next guest, I'll tell them to slow down a little bit. Belen says, hi, I'm interested in improving my English. English is interesting to me. Interested versus interesting. It's important to tell the difference. It sure is. I'm interested in things that are interesting. Interested. The ed ending, id, is like the victim. It's like the consequence. Victim is very negative, isn't it? But the consequence of the adjective. And ing, interesting, is the cause. I'm interested by interesting things. I'm interested by interesting people. I'm fascinated by fascinating things. I'm intrigued by intriguing things. I'm frustrated by frustrating scenarios. Right? I'm fascinated by fascinating books. Okay? Raul writes in and says, hello. It's an amazing program. Well, thank you, Raul. Thank you very much, my friend. And I welcome more participation. Feel free. Aquí estamos. Feel free to write in. We're here. I'm here. Write in. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them as we move on to today's advanced content.
Nivel avanzado.
Eso es. Nivel avanzado. Advanced. Will you please take the rubbish out? Tino, will you please take the rubbish out?
Sí, claro, por supuesto.
Otherwise, the kitchen will smell. Si no.
Merci.
Otherwise, the kitchen will smell. Now, if we say it smells, it means it's que huele mal. We often say it's que huele. Oof, it smells. It smells bad. We just say it smells sometimes. Hey, will you take the rubbish out? Sacar la basura, to take the rubbish out, to take the garbage out. In American English. Americans tend to say garbage. British people tend to say rubbish. We also have the word trash, which is an American kind of going towards slang term for basura, garbage, trash. Take out the trash, right? Sacar la basura. To take out the trash, to take out the rubbish, to take out the garbage. We have another word as well, which is the word litter, which is a noun and also a verb, the verb to litter. And my personal definition of litter is misplaced garbage. Garbage that is thrown on the ground, right? If I finish drinking this coffee and I throw my glass on the ground, then I'm littering. If I put this in the garbage can, in the papelera, or the cubo la basura, whatever, I put it in the garbage can, then I'm not littering. I'm throwing away, tirando la basura, to throw away the garbage, to throw garbage away. I'm throwing it away. I'm disposing of it. I'm putting it away. I'm throwing it away properly. But if I drop it on the ground, if I drop the paper on the ground or the thing on the ground, then I'm just I'm littering. We have another expression too, to be a litter bug. Tino, don't be a litter bug. Come on, please. Don't be a litter bug. Stop exactly. Stop throwing your trash on the ground. Come on. Jamás. Yeah, that's right. We have more people writing in. Aquí hay más gente. Cada vez más. Cada día más, Tino.
Oh, yeah.
More and more people watching live on YouTube. Aquí estamos en directo on YouTube, eh? Inglés Online TVE. And we have Raul says, thank you, bro. He's like, hey, gracias, tío. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And then we have M. Ballesteros, who says, hello, Kyle. Thank you for this excellent program. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Means a lot to me. Thank you. No, here we are. Advanced. Will you please take out this rubbish? Sorry, take the rubbish out, por favor. ¿Puedes sacar la basura? Tino, por favor, eh? Please. Can you take out or will you take out the garbage? Sacarás la basura. Otherwise, si no. Otherwise. So otherwise is like indicating, si no, hey, there's going to be a negative consequence here. The kitchen will smell. La cocina, the kitchen. Cuidado, kitchen. Kitchen. Tino, is there chicken in your kitchen? ¿Hay pollo en tu cocina? Is there?
No, pájaro, no, hombre, no.
Well, all right. Is there chicken in your kitchen? No, there's no chicken. There's no chicken in his kitchen. Be careful with the pronunciation. Chicken and kitchen. Yeah. Otherwise, the kitchen will smell. Yeah, it'll smell bad.
No me apetece.
All right. And let's see. We have more people writing in. Lots of action here. Loli says, hi, Kyle. Can I say junk out in the office? Maybe it's in junk. Ooh, well, junk. Junk, yeah, but junk is very often like electronics or things that are broken. I wouldn't say garbage. I wouldn't really, when I finish this, it becomes garbage. It becomes trash. I throw it away. Junk is kind of like a broken, this remote, if it doesn't work, it's junk. It's a piece of junk. It's garbage, but it's junk. It's something that is no longer useful because it's broken, usually. Whereas garbage can be, like packaging and things like that. We would often say garbage or trash. And we wouldn't say junk out. You throw the junk out. Tirar. There's some junk. Throw it out. Anyway. Hi, Kyle. My English is improving. Thank you, says Jacqueline. Hey, that's what we like to hear, Jacqueline. Thank you. That really makes my day. Thank you. And thanks for writing in, and thanks for participating, everybody. We're out of time. I want to thank you for watching today on the program. Big thanks to Tino for his help as well. And we'll be back tomorrow with more. We'll see you then. I hope so. Bye.
En 3 meses puedes hacer muchas cosas. Puedes ponerte cachas en el gimnasio.
Hola, guapa.
Y te has pasado un poco, ¿no?
O también puedes hacer un curso